Hey everyone, I know it's very, very early in the morning here. It's a Thursday now. I'm supposed to be in bed right now, but for some reason, I felt this need, to take a stroll around the area a little bit before I head back to bed. I know doing this will probably cost me a couple hours of sleep, but so be it there. Sometimes I gotta do something there to make me fall asleep. Now and then watching the shit on the tube there doesn't really help no more. And I know looking on Facebook or Twitter or any other thing on Google, that used to help in the past, but not no more. It's one of those things, I guess. Well, the good thing about working early in the morning this time is that later on this evening, I'll be live with Real as Fuck TV for the first time in God knows how long. Last week, I wasn't really able to contribute much because, I was on my way home from the Uber. I tried to tune in on my computer there when I got back, but I realized after a long while the show had ended. So hopefully this time it'll be a lot more, I'll be able to be on the whole broadcast. Thank goodness. Now, I want to say a little something to all the fans out there, particularly the fans of the well-known, recognizable, actually the legendary alternative acts from the 1990s. Like, take for examples, Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains. We know the songs those bands had did around that period. They're classics. They're now considered classic rock when you think about it now. They're still together. The only difference is that they have new singers. Why? The ones they had previously had passed away from drug use. I mean, it's no secret now that both Scott Weiland from STP, Lane Stanley from Alice in Chains, they had drug addiction issues there. And in the end, the drug addictions that they had took their lives. Now, it took many years, but they're back together. Both bands are. They got new singers. And fans are complaining that, it's not the same as it used to be. The new singer for Alice in Chains, he sounds like Lane, but he kind of doesn't have that psychotic insanity that Stanley used to have when he sang. Some people saying, that the new singer for STP ain't what it used. He's good, but still, Well, instead of hating on the new guys, hate on the original singers for doing what they did. Lane Stanley could have taken care of his addiction issues. He could have went to rehab. Scott Weiland tried to go to rehab a few times, but he always fell back into that rut. People used to bitch that Judas Priest wasn't the same when Tim Ripper Owens was their frontman, 7 years after Rob Halford had departed. Instead of hating on Tim Owens, hate on Rob Halford. He made the decision to split around that time. He never really gave out a good reason why he did, when you think about it. People used to hate on John Corabi when he joined Motley Crue back in 1993. Instead of hating on him, they should at least hate on both Nikki Sixx and Vince Neil for getting their shit overworked to the point where they had to part ways. We still don't know what the real deal was. Nikki says Vince left. Vince says that he was let go. They should have worked hard. They should have just worked their shit out before the presumed recording. I'm suspecting that Nikki wanted to take Crue into a different direction because it was a different era, while Vince wanted to remain the same. You got to think about these things, people. You just can't hate on the new singer for being there, So, now I've heard a couple tracks from Alice in Chains with their new frontman, William, what's his face there? I forgot his last name. But, it's pretty good, and I do agree some of that insanity is not there, like when Lane Stanley was with him. But, he sounds good. He sounds like Lane. In fact, I'll go on the record and say he sounds like Lane Stanley if he ever got clean. So keep that in mind, people. Instead of hating on the band for carrying on with somebody different, hate on the guy previously for doing what they did that cost them their lives. Now, if Linkin Park ever got back together with a new singer, I'm sure it'll probably be different than Chester Bennington. But then again, people, instead of hating on the new guy, hate on Chester for committing suicide. But we don't know if Linkin Park nor Soundgarden will get back together again. That's the thing. Another reason why I look down on suicide and drug addiction, people. And that's it. I'm Dr. Earl. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit that like button. And I'll see you later on this evening for Real as Fuck TV on both my channel and their channels as well. Vikings fan, Super Bowl hunter, be ready. The doctor is coming back full time.